I figured out the easiest and fastest way to get your first 5 clients in 2023. Now this video is generated for people who have started Smma maybe in the last few months or have just getting started and are struggling to close their first few clients. So if that's you, go get some popcorn, sit down and enjoy this video. Now getting your first client is the hardest thing to do. Doesn't matter if it's Smma or some other business, but getting the first client is really difficult. Now personally for me, I got my first few clients in about 2 months, 3 months, but if I follow this framework that I have right here, I could have gotten them so much quicker. Now getting your first few clients is one of the hardest things to do. Now why is this? First one is that you have no confidence. You have no idea what to do, you have no experience before, you have no knowledge in this specific area, and you have no previous clients, which means you have no testimonials, so you have nothing to show for. You're just jumping in there and trying to get as much experience as possible, trying to sign your first few clients. Now when it comes to the offer structure and when you have been in contact with clients from doing consistent outreach, which can be Gmail, cold calls, which is 2 of the ones that work the best for me, and people in general in the Smma space. Now you're going to tell them that they're going to cover the setup costs, which in my case and in most cases in the Smma space for people who are running a social media marketing agency, is that they're going to cover ad spend. It can be Facebook ad spend, it can be TikTok ad spend, it can be YouTube ad spend. It doesn't really matter. You're going to tell them, like this is what you're going to tell them. You're going to tell them, hey, I want you to work for free. You're just going to have to cover the cost. You can use my experience, my knowledge, but you're just going to have to cover the cost. The thing is that when they make money, you make money. Now the reason this is a no-brainer offer is because you are going to take a pay-per client or a pay-per lead and not a retainer. What some of these big businesses do, or what some of these new beginners do, is that they charge a retainer, which is something like $1,000 at the start of the month or at the end of the month. This can be a pretty big risk for the client. So what you're going to do in the start is that you are going to do a pay-per client, which means that every time they get a new client and you deliver a new client for them, they pay you a fraction, a percentage of what that client is paying them, which means that it's no risk for them. They only get paid, you only get paid when from a little bit of the client that the client is paying them, which means that they can't lose any money. So after you have a deal with a no-brainer offer, you have to find a service to deliver. Now there's a lot of different services that you can choose depending on what kind of agency you have. Now let's take my example. I had a social media marketing agency that was running ads on social media for different businesses. Now when I was running these ads for my clients, which was clients in the real estate niche, I was running ads on Facebook, on social media, and personally for me, Facebook worked the best in real estate, but it really depends on what kind of niche you have. Let's say you have an e-commerce client you are working with. Right now, TikTok is huge. Now running ads for e-commerce clients on TikTok can be really good. So you really have to find out what kind of niche you're going to choose, what kind of client it is, and you're really going to find out what kind of platform works the best for you and your client. Now of course everything I say right now might sound pretty easy, etc. But what it is, it's not easy, it's simple. So if you follow a proven framework on just how you're going to do this, if you keep consistent and you stay humble, you just keep consistently doing outreach every day via email, cold calls, etc. If you just keep being consistent, you can't fail. So if you never give up, listen to this, if you never give up, if you don't stop with outreach, if you never give up on doing outreach, trying to get these clients, you will not fail, you will succeed, because if you don't give up, you succeed. So listen guys, be consistent, stay humble, keep doing your outreach, and you will succeed. So thank you guys for watching this video. Let me know if you have any ideas for some future videos, and see you guys in the next one. See ya.